Okay, so it is time that I put an upper body workout up on YouTube because I haven't done it in a while. I still work it just as much as my lower body. You just don't see it, I guess. But if you are someone who's wanting to sculpt your upper body and be leaned out up there, then that probably means that you carry most of your fat in your arms, unfortunately, because that's what I am. I'm one of those people. I have very skinny legs. It's hard to gain mass over there, but I carry weight in my lower back and my upper body. So it truly wasn't until I started tracking macros that I started to see leaner results in my upper body. So that's kind of unfortunate if you're watching this video and you are trying to get toned arms. You're probably gonna want to have to check your diet, because I have been working out for years, but then it wasn't until I started tracking that my upper body really started to show. So that's one thing. Although obviously doing these exercises is gonna totally help you, but if you are at a point in your life where you've been working out for a while and you're like, why don't I have these toned arms? Then consider tracking, honestly. But I will also say things to keep in mind for toned arms are your shoulders. Your shoulders, having more prominent shoulders will make your arms look more toned. Those seem to be the muscle that makes your arms look toned. So if you're working out, definitely focus on shoulders, and obviously it'll help you, like, it looks nicer when you have, like, an hourglass shape. Sorry, my dog's playing over here. And obviously a key to toning is doing lighter weight, higher rep. I was never one to go super heavy on my upper body days anyways. I think that's just because, I don't know, that was just never my goal. The weight just always seems heavy for me anyways, so I always tend to stick to lighter weight. The only thing I do try to progress are pull-ups, so things relating to pull-ups I might progress. And obviously if it just feels really light, then I'll just go up, but obviously stick to the hypertrophy scheme if that's what you're looking for toning. So yeah, between diet and obviously doing these exercises will help. And I think that's all I have to say for now, so I'll just see you in the gym. Alright, so I feel like I was struggling a bit during that intro as to what to exactly say, but basically what I was trying to say is that I have been working out for a while and I never necessarily progressed my upper body lifts very much. Like, I am doing lateral raises here and it is significantly more than I was doing in the past, and it's a little bit easier now. But it wasn't until I started really cracking down on my diet and my macros that I started to see leanness in my arms and my back. So if you're really looking to tone your upper body, obviously incorporate all these movements I'm doing here. But just know that if you've been struggling for a while, then you probably need to keep track of your diet as well. Alright, so with that being said, two things that I found really made a difference in my upper body appearance was working on my shoulders, as I said, and also my mid-back. Because your mid-back is really what helps your posture, and I had a little bit of rounded shoulders. So here you'll see me doing a dumbbell row, and this also helps engage your mid-back. So again, sticking with mid-back here, just sit a seated horizontal row. And I'm not even using too much weight. It's probably like 40 to 50 pounds, and I'm just focusing on engaging the muscles in my mid-back. And then I'm gonna superset these with some rear delt type of rows, and I come with my arms at a 90-degree angle. And another thing for shoulders, to build your shoulders, is focusing on your rear delts and your lateral delts, because those tend to get neglected a lot. So I really focus on those as much as possible during my workouts, or my upper body days at least. So these are skullcrushers. These will forever be one of my favorite tricep exercises because they're just such a small, simple movement, but you really feel the isolation. And again, I only use pretty lightweight, so I think these are just 7.5-pound dumbbells, and you can go high reps with these, or if you want to use more weight, you can do lower reps, but it's just a really good tricep isolation exercise. And And then I'll always do at least one bicep exercise, and here I'm just doing some simple bicep curls because that's all you really need to do, because you do work your biceps during anything really that you do with back. And then last but not least, I ended with sets of pull-ups, because that's one thing I do want to progress are my pull-ups, because it's just so hard. I think most girls can relate to that. And I didn't superset this with anything because they're just hard within itself. At the end of this workout too, I realized how unmotivated I've been with upper body lately, and I realized it's because I'm actually happy with how my upper body looks finally. And when you don't have a goal towards something, it makes it really hard to stay motivated. So now that I'm happy with how my upper body looks, I'm actually deciding to just do body weight exercises for my upper body moving forward. So that just means like push-ups, pull-ups, commandos, anything I can think of. So I think I'm going to show some of those workouts I'll start doing for upper body just to keep things interesting, because I kind of suck at push-ups anyways. And then you see here, I just actually like to put in some abs into some of my exercises. So I'm just ending with some ball tuck-ins, sometimes throwing a push-up in there, etc. But yeah, this is actually going to conclude the workout. So thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions below, and I'll definitely make sure to respond.